All right, so we are here with the Arizona Desert Hawks team captain, Wildtype Joshua Loxton, and yeah, how you feeling about coming into this event? This is a big one.
Man, I'm stoked. I've been waiting for this all year. Our team's ready. We've been practicing every week. We got a good lineup going into this event, so we feel very confident.
Yeah. I talked to Ocean App earlier, their team captain for the Sea Dragons, and they've been practicing together as well.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's obviously a huge benefit to be able to be a close knit team, living in the same area, so you get those practice seats together. Because one thing about spec racing is you're gonna have a lot of quads around you when you're flying. It's not like open class racing where you're kind of doing your own little time trial thing. With these 7-inch spec drones, they're a lot slower. The packs seem to get tighter.
Exactly.
So you got to really practice navigating through traffic. That's a key factor, at least in my opinion, of spec racing. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, so I definitely take a similar approach. Essentially, I learned how a pilot flies and how tight they take it onto an obstacle. And so I learned in lap 1, right? And then lap 2, lap 3, lap 4 is sort of where I identify, oh, okay, I can pass them here.
Interesting. Okay, so you're more of a kind of sit back and let the race develop type strategy versus just pin it from the start and just.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna pin it from the
Pin
start.
it, yeah.
Yeah, you got to get ahead in the spec race. I mean, I feel like if you started on the back foot.
But if you're battling, you're gonna feel them out a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. So the crazy thing about the MLDR quads versus any other spec drone is there's no turtle mode, right?
True.
And so if you get even prop damage or you get out of the air, like you're just done, right? The rules for this race are if you crash, you can't get back up unless you're right side up.
Yeah. So is this your first MLDR event?
So this is actually my second.
It's your second. Okay.
Yeah, we won the first one.
So that was the
battled
pilot,
against- yeah,
the pilot event, the first MLDR event, right?
correct.
So you've got experience. Your team has experience.
We do.
And it was in the stadium.
So the crazy thing, right, is we're rerunning the same stadium, we're rerunning the same track.
Okay.
So we feel really comfortable. We did it
Okay.
once, we can do it again.
Schnapp was pretty confident in their lineup going into this race. He didn't think he was gonna have anyone in front of him this entire event. So
Well, I'm just gonna tell you, he might be a little surprised.
you gonna put some
tomorrow.
red lights in front of him.
I'm gonna put some red lights in front of him.
Alright.
We're gonna make him. We're gonna take him to Gapplebee's real quick. I'm gonna ask him what he wants to eat.
All right, I like it. Yeah, that's kind of the matchup I'm gonna be watching. Is you two? I think you are the strongest pilots going into this event. So you
Thank
guys
you,
are gonna be the ones kind of stacking points for your team as much as you can. I mean, you yourself are probably the most decorated pilot here. You've been to champs several times. You've been in the top 16.
Yep.
So your resume speaks for itself. So we're excited to watch you fly, and it's gonna be a good event.